What's up, D&B school? Not one. What's up, y'all? I miss y'all so much. Like, y'all don't even know how much I miss y'all. So,
He didn't miss y'all.
I did. Don't lie to them. I do miss y'all.
He didn't miss us.
Anyways, we just got off work. So we're going to go ahead and get right to the story time. Today, we are doing a story time of
when we first knew that we fell in love with each other.
Yes. So it's gonna be some I'm not gonna say no crying moments. Well, you never know what there is, so he might cry. He's always crying.
Nah.
I didn't say anything, babe. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and go into this video. Turn this down. We got some little background music for y'all going on. What's not
To lighten the mood.
Alright, y'all. So, let's just start by saying we are dearly sorry for not posting in so long.
It's been a hot minute.
But we got ourselves back together and we're going to post
gathered
ourselves.
We gathered ourselves.
You know what I'm trying to say. And we're going to get back on our YouTube-ish, okay? Because we miss y'all. And our subscribers are just growing and growing. Our supporters. Right. And that's what I think. My mama and Uncle Jody.
You don't even got Uncle
Jody. Alright, y'all. Alright, so Darius is going to go first.
What?
Because you said I love you first. So you're going to have to go first. You got to go first because you said I love you first. So, alright, we're going to leave it to Darius.
Let's see where to start.
A kid and how I live it. A kid and how I live it. It's a love limit.
Her boss, but she was killing it though.
Alright. Okay, anyway, we never go there. Alright, y'all. So for real, let's get into this video.
Oh, my goodness.
Drop top push. Rolling in my wrist. I'm trying not much change. It's going to be all stuck in the change game. It's moving to the dance club on the way.
Hey. Hey. I'm the same thing when I do my money. Hey. First one in the green light. Hey. Okay. Okay.
Alright, for real. Alright, come on, let's go.
Okay, for me, I feel like I've never really actually been in love until I met this one, but I knew that I was in love because it just feels different. If you ever fell in love before, you know the difference. The different feelings or emotions and all that. It's like when you fall in love with somebody, all your emotions are, what's the word? And are heightened. I think that's the word, heightened. I really hope I'm using that word right, but if not, I think y'all know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I want to say back when I don't want to say when we was visiting, when I was visiting you. But actually that is when I visited him, come into his home in Indianapolis when I lived in Anderson. A little bit before the stage of him asking me to be his boyfriend.
What? I'm just getting comfortable.
A little bit before he started, a little bit before he had asked me to be his boyfriend. I think it was.
And the weird thing about that, y'all, was we was in. We was in the shower when I asked him out. We was in the shower when I asked him out, okay?
But it was cute though.
Alright, next. Alright, go ahead.
Okay. I'll say in that moment of the week, I feel like it was a week before you had asked me out or something like that. A week before that, it was I don't know, I started crying out of nowhere. That's what I do remember.
You never told me this before.
Yes, I did.
No, you
Because
didn't.
remember, you came to the room, and then I was crying, and you just asked me what's wrong. Then I had got on top of you, and then I told you, and I started crying some more. I remember that whole moment. That was...
I don't remember. It's hard for me to remember a lot of things.
But, okay, this is what happened. So, it was like a day before he was taking me back home. Because I had spent the night, I believe, probably that whole weekend. We're going back and forth for spending the night. Well, not back and forth. Whatever. I was spending the night over his house for the weekend. So, before he took me back home, I guess I just started crying out of nowhere. And he came, like I said, he came in the room. He asked me what was wrong. And I didn't want to tell him at first. Because I'm trying to be tough and stick out and not say I love you first. And not say I love you first. But at that point, it was like I couldn't hold it in anymore. So, and clearly my emotions were showing too much. So, we got on the bed, then I got on top of him. Then
So clarify that. He sat on me, okay?
Yeah, sat on top of him. So then, he was asking what was wrong. At first I wasn't telling him. Then I explained to him how I pretty much have never really fell in love like that before. But I didn't say it like that. I was like easing my way to it. Basically like me not feeling strongly for someone else. And usually I would end up just not talking to a person anymore or not feeling a connection at all and just end up dropping them and then like on to the next type thing. And that happened a lot. But with him, that didn't happen. It stopped. And I was just only interested in him. And I didn't want to talk to nobody else in that type of way. And I wasn't wanting anybody else in that type of way. So, once I had sat on him, cried, whatever, told him, explained him all that, then that's when the last part I had finally said it and spit it out, that I had loved him. And I started crying even more. And then that's when he said he didn't love me back. He didn't tell me, y'all. He didn't say he loved me back. I was so hurt.
To clarify, I wanted to make sure that I loved him before I said it. Okay, that's why I didn't say it.
Oh well. He told me he didn't feel that way yet, but he's, I guess, strongly liked me. But he could see himself falling in love with me. But still, like, you didn't tell me that you loved me back.
Okay, it took time.
So listen.
It took time.
I was butthurt for about a good while. Like,
to the point where, well, I remember y'all one day, okay, I do remember this. He told me in a message, he was like, I had dropped him off and like a month later or whatever. So anyway, we fast forward to there real quick. So one day we got off the phone and he said, I want to say something to you, but I don't want to say it because I want you to, I don't want you to not say it back. I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, he's like, nothing. I was like, and so he got attitude, right? And he hung up on me. Damn, I sound like illiterate. He hung up on me, right? So then I texted him like, what's wrong with you? And he was like, I want to tell you something, but I don't want you not to say it back, and then my feelings be hurt.
Oh yeah,
no, don't try to interrupt me.
It was me. I was saying this multiple times to him, and he would never say it back. So over time, I was getting pissed. So okay.
Anyway,
come on.
So then he goes on to say, I love you. And I said, okay, I like you too. And he's like, see, that's why I didn't want to say it because I knew you wasn't going to say it back. So he got mad every time I didn't say it back. But, you know, it's on America, you know.
You should.
All right, go ahead.
but I was just hurt. And then now he just reminded me that I would say it a lot, not a lot, but I would say it, drop it that on him every now and then. Like, I would say it at random times. And he would never say it back. And then after I leave, I just be like crying internally. So, yeah, that was that. But that's when the moment that I realized that I loved him. And that I needed to tell him that I loved him. Because I never felt as strongly as I did for him, like, in anybody else. Like, anybody else, they would never get the time of day. They would just get to talk to me for about 2 weeks. And then that's about it. If that. So, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, yeah, that's mine.
All right. First of all, let me change this elevator music because I'm not with the shits. It goes on and on. You can oh,
got the little Kim.
it was on and on. Stop.
Oh, look at my knees in it.
Them ashy thing. Not kidding. All right, y'all. So it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
All right. Boo hoo, Darius' story sucks. It don't got nothing compared to mine. I'm just kidding, but get out. All right, y'all. Like he said, when we first started talking, I didn't really tell him I loved him at first. In the past, I've had my heart broken, and I was trying to make sure that he was the right one. Well, that he is the right one. So I didn't want to rush into it because I know that in the past, that's what I did do. And like he said, I used to be the type of person where I just talk to somebody and then I would just stop talking to them because I just like detached my feelings because I was afraid to be heartbroken again, right? So that's why I was kind of like that towards him. I was trying to make sure that I wanted to be with him and that I could see myself with him in the future. Before I even said the words "I love you," because those words are strong. Those are strong character roles.
Well, you know you can see me in the future with you.
All right, y'all. So anyway, okay, let me get back to Brody J's story. So, long story short, around around February, after Valentine's Day, my great-grandmother had got sick, right? And it took a toll on me because I introduced him to her. He was the only guy I ever introduced her to. I mean, I would tell her about different guys I talked to, but he was the first person that got to meet her, and I feel like that was really special. And she told me that she liked him, and that she liked him, and she was like, I like him. And I said, oh, that must mean something special because she never let me wrong, to determine nothing wrong, right? So, long story short, I would say April, my grandmother went home on hospice, right? And then she couldn't take care of herself, so we was taking care of her. Like my aunt was taking care of her and looking after her and everything, like, you know, home health aid. So that was a hard time on me. And then I recognized when I was picking him up, he didn't want to leave me because I was feeling so lonely without her. So then April 6th, she passed away. And then that's when I realized that day that when I was lonely, I feel like nobody cared about me no more. I felt like I wasn't like involved in the earth because I just wanted to be gone. He made me feel like I was important. He made me realize who I was again. And to me, that is so important because without my grandma, I really lost a lot. and it was kind of hard on me. And then, so I started really gaining feelings for him, and I just remember when me and my grandma talked about him, and I just remembered that, and I was like, maybe he is the one. And I started catching feelings. And then 2 weeks later, my other great grandmother passed away, like 2 weeks apart, literally. So he was there when I put up at the hospital, crying and everything. He was there holding me, being by my side, holding my hand, telling me it was be okay, because he knew it was hard. And it was still fresh that I had lost my grandmother Gladys. And now that I lost my grandmother Lula, it was really hard on me. Okay, so I would say after my grandma Lula passed away, and at that hospital, at that very moment when he was holding me and telling me it was gonna be okay, and he told me that he loved me, I recognized that I loved Darius because he was always there. He was there for the hard times, and he was there for the good times also. But the hard times will make me really appreciate his absence. Which really made me appreciate his presence. So at that very particular moment, I knew that I loved him. I knew that he was gonna be the one, and that's when I fell in love with him, because he didn't want to go home, even though it was time for him to go home. He actually stayed an extra night with me, or a couple of nights, and he was making sure I was okay, because he knew it was a hard time on my family, especially me. So that's how I knew that I really loved Darius. And then as time went on, financially, I would say, I'm not the type of person that I anything. Financially, we kind of struggled at the beginning, and then I knew he was the one because he didn't leave me because we wasn't both financially where we wanted to be. Let's say that we wasn't financially struggling. We weren't financially where we wanted to be at that particular moment. And he didn't give up on me, and I didn't give up on him. So I knew that he was fighting with me. So I knew, for me, it's like, it means a lot for me if someone is there from the hard times to get to the good time. So that's when I realized I really loved Darius. It just really meant a lot to me when I noticed that he was there for me. And that meant a lot to me. And now I'm in love with this boy. And he get on my nerves so much. But as time grew on, I remember the first time I told him I loved him. Where was we? I think we was at my house. We was at my old house, and we was in my room. We was watching TV, and we were just watching TV on my iPad, like watching movies and stuff on my iPad. And that's when I was like, Darius, and he told me he loved me again. And I was telling him, that's the first time I've ever told him that. I said, I love you too. And he was like, you for real? You love me? And I was like, yeah, for real, I love you. And then that's when
freaking cry.
That's when I realized that he was the one, and that he is the one. That's when I realized I really was in love with this kid. This annoying big ass kid, y'all.
So happy.
I said, you trying to say you so gorgeous. But y'all, that what sums it up on my behalf.
And of course, see, I just be forgetting. That's why I'm like going first, because I just be forgetting stuff. Also, I'm gonna make it short. Also, what made me love him is because he would do things for me that even my family wouldn't do for me, or my previous friends that I really don't have now wouldn't do for me that he would. So it's like he showed a lot of effort in wanting to be with me, wanting to be my best friend, wanting to be all that. So it's like, it means a lot to me. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Over the course of us being together, I would say, by the way, our anniversary is tomorrow. Okay, monkey, chill down. All right, y'all, but our anniversary is tomorrow, March 13th. Or y'all might see this today of our anniversary. Oh, that would be a good anniversary. Okay. Anyway, so our anniversary is today, by the way. So, as the time went on, and I moved him in because I wanted him to better himself and get a better job, because in his hometown, he really couldn't make as much money as he would in the main part of Indiana. He couldn't make that much money in Indianapolis like I was making. So I moved him down to Indianapolis with me, and we stayed with my mother for several months until we got on our feet and able to get this house.
Because in Anderson, I'm telling you, it's no jobs. It's like either you work in retail or a fast food place, and majority of the jobs pay like $10 or under for a regular job.
And that ain't enough.
Right.
Especially when you take care of me. Especially when you be with me. Because I need a big bad baby. Please don't ask.
Shut up. Just playing.
But as the time going on, I'm just realizing when he goes back to his hometown, I realize that I'll be bored as ever, y'all. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm about to dang near get y'all my iCloud number so y'all can play me iOS games when Darius sleeps, okay? Because that's how bored I be. My phone do not ring unless it's family. Even if that, like my phone unless it's a bill collector, but Lord knows. Y'all gotta know. If you don't, you're gonna get them. And if you're gonna wish that childhood you didn't get bills, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So,
it's
like
just
when
we away from each other, it's hella different. Hella different. Like,
especially for Darius, because he's so clingy, y'all.
I swear. And if I'm away, I can't annoy him. I can't touch him. I can't do nothing but text and call.
Yeah, you don't even call me no more, because we
Right.
got different breaks.
Right, so...
we see each other in the morning before we both go to work. And then we see each other when we both get home. But our schedule are about to change. She's not gonna be getting off until like 8 o'clock. I'm not going to be getting off until like 4 or 6 p.m. because I'm changing my schedule.
That's to kill me.
But y'all, that really wraps up this video. Yeah. Let us know if y'all want to see more story times. Let us know if y'all like this video because we always giving y'all a good tea or whatever. What's
always giving you the new.
Alright, y'all. But let us know if you like this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, if you're just checking out this channel. Again, I am Brody J. That's my name. My name is Brody J, okay?
And I am Darius.
This is Darius and Brody J.
Darius, Dare Bear, pick and choose.
And this is the reason why we fell in love with each other. We hope you guys enjoyed this story time because I really enjoyed telling you guys. We never really told nobody that story.
Nah, not that.
So I guess you guys are the first ones to know because you are our family.
Okay. So now that you have that information, you just have that information. I don't know where I'm still trying to go with that.
Alright, y'all. But share this video. Give it a thumbs up. Let us know if y'all like it or not. Let us know if y'all want to see more stories. Whatever y'all want to see. We got y'all, D&B Squad, because we here for y'all and we coming back. Okay. Alright, you guys. We love you. And we thank you for tuning in to the D&B Squad. Okay.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
I keep choking on my own cough.